Welcome to the Where Are We Now show. This show is about our community, music, social, post, anything that we can talk about to make our community aware of the things that we're doing that we may not understand or we may be doing. With that said, welcome to the show. I'm Pat Rodriguez, your host for the night, and I'll be here for the rest of the night, and let's see what we got to talk about.
Police are marking a milestone. For the first time ever, the city has gone 101 days without a killing. Police announced that milestone on Twitter on Wednesday.
Good evening. Okay. Let's take a few minutes to think about this next. I have to just say this. Where are we going? This is where I started with this name. Doesn't sound like the best title for a show, but today, 5 policemen got shot, 2 dead, and I'm still trying to figure out why. Trying to understand why. Anyway, try to get in my head what is it that black people are doing where we dying at this alarming rate? Okay, this is just part of the things that I'm going to be talking about. But what are we doing that makes people go out here and get into those situations? Is it cool? Would you please comment and let me know? Is it cool? Is it something that youngsters want to do? Is it something that middle-aged men want to do? Or are we all just suicidal by somebody else's gun? Or we want to die by a cop? Or is something in the air? Is it in the food? Please comment. But it's a sad thing when I was hearing that. I'm like, man, 2 brothers just died. And and right now, I still don't have a reason. I don't need one, but there's not a public reason why these brothers got shot up. I don't know what caused them to start shooting at the police or shoot 5 police, and it's just it's a sad thing. Sad thing. Look it up. Let somebody comment below on it. I mean, this is a Houston thing, so let's keep it where we can do it. Comment on my podcast. Let's see what's going on. I think let me carry on with that thought of where we're going as black people. I'm looking at us dying at an alarming rate, and I'm looking at us literally tearing each other down at an alarming rate. And I mean that. Let's start with one. Let's start with the R. Kelly. Okay, so R. Kelly is a pedophile. If that's what you agree with, that's what you agree with. It doesn't matter what my opinion is on it. I don't know the man, period. So I can't do anything about where he stands. But let's talk about the people that's around him that's making this thing go bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. I came in today and I had been at the VA hospital most of the day today. And I came in, I said, let me take a rest. I usually watch YouTube. I usually don't watch it regular TV or the news. I catch a little news here. But mostly, I like watching YouTube. And so I watch things about the universe. I watch things about, government things. I watch all kind of little conspiracy things. I ain't sitting here going crazy or nothing like that. Y'all don't think I'm going crazy. But I'm listening, and you look at 3 or 4 things on there about R. Kelly, so you can't help but click on one because okay, what they saying new today? You know what I'm saying? That's what's on your mind. And of course, there's the allegations, there's a debunked, and then what just came out today was, the lady who did the Surviving R. Kelly show, allegedly. I'm going to say that because I don't know where this podcast is going to be heard at. So, allegedly, she knew that some of them girls on there was lying. Now, ain't that? Now, I think about that and I say, well, damn. Here's a woman that's going out her way to tear somebody down, and the victims are getting lost in the shuffle. And now we got people that's come back that's backing up R. Kelly, the daddy lying, the sister lying, the mama lying, Andrea Kelly lying. So I'm like, all these black people to tear down another black person. And then another black person to tear down another. So R. Kelly did his job to tear down a black person, and he got 30,000 more coming after him to tear him down. But in the meanwhile, they're tearing each other down, trying to tear down R. Kelly. That's my point. The blatant just disrespect for each other, trying to get something going. The case is going to get thrown out of court because everybody is tearing down each other behind their back. I'm on the outside looking in, but on the outside looking in, it don't look good. I mean, you know, it's a sad thing when you see that this thing is not gonna. This is not supposed to be one of those cute little things that. This is black people right here. I mean, this ain't got nothing to do with white people. This has nothing to do with massa. This has nothing to do with massa. This has nothing to do with the white folks. They blatantly are letting us destroy ourselves at this point, I truly believe. I haven't heard a white person say anything yet. I don't know if there's a white person behind all these black people to make them do something to another black person and then make them turn on each other. I just don't see the white person in there. I'm sorry. Somebody tell me if I'm wrong. Comment. I need to know. And most of the blogs, you know, this is number 2. Most of the blogs that I'm you know, you're trying to receive information from. I'm trying to learn how to do blogs. I'm trying to learn how to do podcasts. I'm trying to learn how to do a video podcast. So I'm watching different bloggers and video bloggers on YouTube to see how they handle their business. The lighting, the mics they're using, the sound quality, and the pictures and all that stuff. And I thought, okay, yeah, I want to get into that. I don't mind. I want to watch them. So you have to watch a few of them. But then when you start watching them, you start realizing that a lot of the women are filled with the gossip bug. Now, let me tell you how that's making our community sick. Gossip is something that is like a depression. Gossip is like a depression. And when a person don't have nothing to do but talk about somebody else all day and make it into their life work to talk about people. Like I just watched this one, I'm not going to say her name, but I watched this one lady. She just going from person to person to person, just spreading and talking. And it's like, that's got to be depressing to worry about so many other people than yourself. It has to be. And I watched like 2 blogs and I was like, damn, she is not stopping. She is just going and going and going. There's a few of them out there. They just going and going. They get loud, and most of them are black women. They loud and all in the camera, and they don't have to let nobody else talk, so they can just talk all over everybody else. You know what I'm saying? They can just talk all over, you know, everybody else. You know what I'm saying? They can just keep going and keep going because they don't want to listen to nobody else. They just want to try to get their so-called receipts out. This whole receipt thing, this whole receipt game. I got receipts. I got the news on something that you ain't have no business, wasn't there from the beginning stuff. And it's really sad. And it's sad. It comes from, this is a really sad place. The other thing that I seen is the club rate, the Atlanta club rate that's everywhere too. Again, the women are making it good for the alleged person to get away because they keep talking and they keep talking and they keep talking, and you ain't gonna be able to change venues on a case to give justice for the victim because it's all over the blog. Sometimes they need to shut the fuck up. Stop talking about shit that's going. Everybody that said they're for the victim but get on a blog and talk about the victim, they have the potential to fuck up the case. That's how much black people do not know about the law. They do not know about the law because they will just keep talking and spreading it. And now you can't move to Texas because I heard about it. You can't move to LA because everybody. Now you can't move a case out of the city to give the victim a chance to get victorious, to get their victorious reign over what happened, if she was wrong or not. Now we know about her. She don't have no drawers on in the club. That shouldn't be the case. That shouldn't be a problem. If that's what she want to do, that's what she want to do. And now she's in this twerk contest. They got video of her. I mean, all this stuff is making her look really bad. And the bad thing is she got raped in the club. But the video bloggers are steady going over all the evidence. And you can't fight a case like that. It's too much people to know. You can't get a biased jury to come in and say, hey, that's wrong. So I asked myself, look, where are we going? How is this going to play out? Meanwhile, our government, you think that's your government. Really, I don't think personally, and I'm going to go on the record and say this, I don't think we have a government at this point. I think our government is just a bunch of people in the White House running around trying to figure out who's going to jump off the boat last because it's sinking. That's how I feel. Have you ever been on a ship or ever seen Titanic? All those people were dying and had to get off that boat. The captain was the last one to get off. But that's not the case now. The captain want to be the first one to get off. Y'all fend for your fucking self. That's how it is in real life. If you know what I'm talking about. So as a people, I just ask like, man, where are we going? Somebody, we need to get that. You know what I'm saying? Somebody needs to get that understanding. Just exactly where are we going now? This is one of those things that's gonna ail out us as a people. While we're worried about twerking, we're worried about our black women are super bloggers, super newscasters. They all in the screaming in the mics and trying to tear down a sister who said she was with him, and I got receipts on her, and then the other sisters like, well, we should support her, and the other one saying, no, it's all women and it's all women online that's doing that. Black women. I'm sorry. It's black women online doing the same dumb shit. And nobody is taking to the spiritual side of things, understanding that gossiping makes you sick. That's why Wendy Williams is falling out right now. She don't do nothing but talk about people. Her life is in shambles. It's despicable because she's living the life that she living a lie. She don't know nothing but talking about people. And now she's falling off heavily. I don't know, but I think Wendy Williams is falling off. Y'all might think she's still on, whatever. I think at the end of the day, I'm going to be right. It makes you sick to talk about people every day. And if we can't use a platform like Wendy Williams got to try to make our community better, instead of tearing communities down with the same platform, that's got to be sickening to your soul, knowing that you can do better. And then you got somebody puppet mastering you over your head saying, we don't want that shit. We want you to go talk about Chris Brown. They bring you the shit. That's got to be sad. That's got to be real sad life. I'm sorry. Like and share the podcast. I appreciate everybody who listened to the podcast. Thank you very much. I'll just ask that you comment on the video if you can. When you listen to the video, comment on the video. Like and share the video. I do not have a monetized podcast. I'm just trying to see how many people are listening. Being that this is what my purpose is to talk and go further into the community. And if not, if I haven't got the solution on these shows yet, that's okay. I think part of the solution is knowing that we do have a problem. Knowing that we have a problem. It's the first thing. Like and share the video. This is the Where Are We Going podcast. Thank you for listening. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the support. And thank you for the calls. Everybody call me. If you call me and I'm talking to you. Oh yeah, and if say something that fits the way that you living, that's part of the reason why I do this podcast. And if you think I'm talking about you, okay, maybe I am. All right. So if it don't apply to you, then don't apply it to you. That way you can stay and listen and say, yeah, okay, I'm riding with the brother because he's not talking about me, but I know some people like that. Get it? I love y'all. Peace.